Yo, what's going on? What's up, everyone? So, I was waiting on one more thing to come in for the head. Well, one more part for it, but this to finish the porting stuff. These are just like polishing wheels to give it that nice, smooth look and everything. So, you can see all around, been on and off raining all day long. We have a dead time. I'm gonna just slap you guys on a time lapse, bust this out real quick, and then move on to what else we're gonna get into. Hopefully, the rain holds up. So I'm just gonna, like I said, time lapse this real quick. I'm sorry that it's just been time lapse stuff. I'm just really trying to get this truck done. So we make content with the truck, doing all the stuff you guys want to see, really, which is all the turbo stuff and having fun with the truck. So enough talking because it's already starting to drizzle and I want to get this done. So time lapse time, and then we'll get into more stuff. Yeah, these things really do suck. Like, it's just free spinning now. It's not even spinning anything. Yeah. And the rain's picking up, of course. Alright guys, so I know I didn't post Friday. Sorry, but weather's been horrible. It's been raining and everything. That was my daughter's birthday throughout the weekend. My brother came down to visit and stuff. Haven't seen him in like 12 years almost. So it was good to see him, my nieces and stuff like that. But today it is a hot and sunny day, which is good. That means we can get a bunch of stuff done. So we're gonna finish up with the head. I did off camera go ahead and finish doing the porting stuff on this. Just because it was raining and I didn't care to get wet, but I didn't want my camera to get wet. So I got that all done. But now, like, remember, we broke a valve guide, as you can see. So got a new one right here for it. So right now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and knock this valve guide out, get the new one in, clean all the parts and stuff that's been sitting out. I should have left it inside, but I have nowhere to put it. I wanted to cover it and put it in a bag or a container with oil and stuff. Didn't have anything, kind of slacked on that, but it's not going to hurt anything. It's not going to damage anything. I got some oil and stuff now, so I'm going to set everything in oil, let it sit in there for a few hours while we are finishing up what we're going to do on the head, like knocking this valve guide out, putting the new valve guide in, everything, clean it up a little better, and then get this head reassembled and everything to be ready to put on the block. So yeah, we got all new valves, everything for it, and I'll show you guys that here in a minute. I know a couple videos ago I said I was going to show you guys, kind of forgot about it. But it is what it is. We got it. We're going to get it done. So let's see how we're going to knock this valve guide out and get the new one installed. So we can get this head finally finished and done and ready to put on the block. Then we got to jump into the block. After the block is done, we can jump into putting it all in the truck and then the turbo stuff, which is what y'all really want to see. So yeah, if you guys can do me a favor though, please hit that thumbs up button, guys, and subscribe to the channel, share these videos, comment below. It helps us tremendously. So this stuff wasn't cheap, but we're doing what we can do here, you know. So let's get to work. Stop talking, right? So I got a little socket here. It's gonna fit over this hammer. I'm just gonna try and knock it through, but I'm gonna spray it real quick to give it some looby doob. Well guys, if you saw in the video, I just took out my thumb so hard, bro. That thing hurt. Anywho, we gotta get this done. We can't, I'm trying to get you guys on the tripod. Can't let that hold us back. We gotta get it done. But instead of being an idiot and using a socket, I'm gonna use a proper tool. Gotta have these laying around. Well, my father-in-law had these laying around. So that slides right in there, and it's a perfect fit, and it gives us something to actually hit. So let me see if I can do this. I'm moving my hand out of the way. No, of course that's not gonna work. One hit, snap, damn. That's not the proper tool, I guess, either. Alright guys, so I didn't record it or anything, but we got the new valve guide. Here is what's left of the old one. So, and here's one of the new valves. I just wanted to make sure it fit, which it did. Everything's fine. So it goes through all of them good. I went ahead and cleaned out every single one of these as well. So it all works. All these are good. No issues there. So yeah, let's go ahead and start reassembling this head. Hopefully it'll go back together good. So I got everything here sitting in oil, cleaning up and stuff. Let's see if we can get it together. Okay, so like I said, I had brand new valves that I got for it. So those are the exhaust valves, and these are the intake valves right here. So we got all new valves for it. Not playing around. I don't want no issues with it. So we got everything new, as you can see. But yeah, we're gonna start with the exhaust side, and then we'll move to the intake side. So go ahead and open the box for you guys. As you see, all brand new, still in the bag, brand new packages and everything. So we're gonna get these unboxed, or unbagged I guess, and start doing it. Got my valve grinding compound right here from Permatex, and then a drill, obviously Milwaukee, because why not, it's the best. You can use the little suction cup by hand and stuff. I find it easier with a drill, makes it a little quicker. So yeah, let's go ahead and get a valve out and move on. All right, so got a valve out, got my Permatex valve grinding compound. Pop it open. What you want to do, just put a little bit around the valve. Just a couple dabs here and there. Alright, then you're going to take your valve, and then we'll start right here. Go ahead and put the valve in. Alright, get your drill, connect it. Pop the valve out of there, just wipe it off. And you'll see around the valve there's going to be a nice little clean marking around it. Wipe in here. There's going to be a nice clean area on there as well. So go ahead and put the valve back in. We know this one is done. So now we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so I got all the exhaust valves done. Now we gotta do the intake side. But I think before I do the intake side, I'm gonna go ahead and assemble everything on the exhaust side, so that side's done. And when we're moving the head around, the valves won't fall out, and I don't want to lose the position where they're cut to. So let's turn the head around and do that. All right, guys, so Russell's here. He just dropped off an engine stand, and we just got the block up here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the clutch off of it real quick so we can get it up on the engine stand, so we can start tearing into this stuff, so all this can get done pretty soon. Time is coming to an end for the deadline that I wanted to get this truck done for. But yeah, let's get the clutch pulled off of this and get it ready to be put on the stand. Can't forget to put this back on. That's the thing that a lot of people forget to do. Me, myself included. Alright, now let's get the stand put on it, like the back piece, and then try and lift it up onto that. Okay, so I try to use the little loaner tool from like AutoZone or something like that, but that's not going to work for what I'm trying to do. That's for like head-on style. I mean, it'll work, but not on this, since this has dual valve springs. It's not clamping both springs to compress them to be able to let this go down enough to put the keepers in there. So I'm going to see if I can find another one, the one that will hold the valve up and you just kind of push it down. I like those styles anyway, so see if I can locate one somewhere. Yeah, the exhaust valves are all in. Thank you, Jesus. Now let's bust out the intake. Look at that. New valves in there. Sheesh. That looks good. But let's get the intake valves done now. Alright, so now we gotta get this side looking like this side. So let's go ahead and put all these shims in here, the springs and everything, and start assembling. Alright guys, so there it is. The head's pretty much back together how I need it. So the head is port and polish is done. New valve guide, new valve stem seals, springs, retainers are back in there, everything, all that. The rocker assembly's on there, the cam is in there. It's all where it needs to be. So next thing we're gonna be jumping into is the block. Sorry this video is taking so long to get out. Just the weather's been horrible. Today was the first day. It was like above 80 degrees and clear sky in like 4 days. So we were ahead videos too, and then coming out here to try and do little things, then it would rain. As soon as I get the camera out here and tools out here and all that sort of stuff, to start working on this, you know. But it's all good. Videos might slow down, probably down to like 1 to 2 videos a week, but you're still gonna get videos for sure on this. Depends how the weather is. We got a few days of good weather, so I'm gonna try and bust things out, you know. The head's done. Now we're gonna be busting into the block stuff. So stay tuned for that one, guys. But yeah, man, this one here, get it edited up and ready to be posted. And I'm probably not gonna post it today because it's already like 7:45. But probably get it posted on Tuesday or Wednesday or something. Yeah, a lot of footage to go through. So that's it, guys. If you all enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. Having post notifications on as well, so y'all get notified when we post these videos. Share, comment, all that good stuff, guys. Thank you, guys, and catch y'all next one. Peace out and God bless.